Misleading headlines and reports have been published by newspapers in the United Kingdom. Rumours today that the German Chancellor Angela Merkel has refused to accept a vaccine developed by Oxford University and the British-Swedish pharmaceutical giant AstraZeneca. This supposedly despite the fact that there are more than 1 million doses available and unused in Germany. But these misleading headlines with the quote, "refuse," they have been taken out of context. To explain this story in full, let's take you first to the German government website and their latest advice on a number of COVID-19 vaccines, including AstraZeneca. Here you can see, for example, that the AstraZeneca vaccine is a safe and highly effective vaccine, Germany says, and one of 3 that have currently been approved for use in the European Union. But crucially here, currently, people in Germany in the top priority group who are aged between 18 and 64 years old can be given the AstraZeneca jab. Worth noting that at the moment, Angela Merkel is 66 years old, 2 years above this threshold, and she is not in a top priority group. What's more, a lot of those reports were focused on an interview that she gave with the German broadcaster and newspaper Frankfurter Allgemeine Zeitung. But in this interview, Angela Merkel simply reiterated those regulations, stating that she is 66 years old and is not currently belonging to the recommended group for the AstraZeneca vaccine. So rather than, quote, refusing to take a vaccine, here the German Chancellor was simply reiterating that she does not meet the current requirements to take the jab and repeating the official information. Now, of course, there's been a lot of criticism about the way that Germany has rolled out its vaccine strategy, but these kind of misleading reports that I showed you earlier, they can be particularly dangerous when it comes to spreading anti-vax sentiments and vaccine hesitancy. And around the world, we've seen a number of senior figures around Europe continuing to push their influence to encourage people to take a vaccine. For example, in the United Kingdom, Queen Elizabeth II appearing today in a Zoom call in which she spoke with health officials about her experience of getting vaccines, saying that it did not hurt at all, that jab. So Janat, our advice in the Cube is when you're looking for misleading information online, always be careful about the source of some material before you share it online, like those misleading reports about Angela Merkel.